Hey guys, in this video I'm going to do a full review comparison between the Galaxy Note 4 versus the HTC Desire EYE smartphone, which is the selfie-centric phone and a dual color unibody design smartphone here. You can see two types of colors, white and the red. It looks extremely great. Then also this Note 4 here, completely white and have a good grip when you just hold this device due to this metal finish there. Extremely great premium device from Samsung. So let's start off from the display here. So this is a Note device. Of course, people know that Note devices have bigger screens. So this Note 4 has a 5.7 inch screen with Quad HD screen. Now this is a Quad HD screen, and if I increase the brightness here, you can see that extremely great quality display here on the Note 4. Very great display, and its PPI of course is above 500. And then also here, this is a 5.2 inch 1080p HD screen, a little bit phone size. This is a bigger display, and in between tablet and phone, which is a phablet. But this one has a normal 5.2 inch screen display like most of the other Android phone has, and also a 1080p HD recording. You can see that if I increase the brightness a little bit, so you can see the display is so sharp here on the HTC Desire EYE. I'm not sure if you can see it through camera, but colors are amazing. Of course, this is having a 424 PPI, not so bad there, but of course as compared to the Note 4, the resolution wise Quad HD versus 1080p, so it will affect the gaming performance and some battery life, and also it will affect the overall phone performance. But anyway, 1080p is also not so bad. So screen wise both devices are extremely great, but the Note 4 has the edge with its Quad HD display. Now in terms of the build quality, this device has a matte finish, hard plastic matte finish. Feels very great. There's no gloss used. It's a boxy shape and it looks extremely great in hand, and when you hold it in hand, you can easily reach the power button. Of course, the power button is right on the side. You can easily reach there and lock and unlock your device. That is extremely great. And also, you can easily do the volume and change the volume with the volume rocker here on the right above the power button. Then also on the left side, we have the SD card and the SIM card tray. On the back, we have the HTC logo, 13MP camera with dual D flash on the back, and 13MP camera with dual D flash on the front, which is the best quality of this device, which is the reason I bought this device, because that is something that attracted me a lot. And so this is the build quality of this device. I'm really impressed. So two colors are used. This is a dual color unibody design. It looks extremely great. One of the drawbacks of this device is that it is slippery from hand. Of course, you have to use a pouch with that. Of course, just like Nexus 5, it is slippery. It slips from your hand easily, and so that is something that you have to be careful with. But that is not the bigger issue. If you be more careful, you have no problem there. Then also, if you talk about the Galaxy Note 4, this is using a hard plastic pattern there on the Note 4, which is then again extremely great. And you can see this is the pattern, which is not cheap. This looks extremely cool. Then also we have the Samsung logo, and then we have the 16-megapixel camera on the back with the LED flash, single LED flash, with also the heart rate monitor on the back. Then we also do have this S Pen, of course, one of the best things on the Galaxy Note 4, which is extremely great. Then also we have the charging port on the bottom, just like we have on this one. And then also on the top we have 3.5mm headphone jack for the headphones. Then also we have the power button on the right on the Note 4, of course, which is then again good thing. The phones that have power button on the right are great to use, because you can easily lock and unlock the device. Then also the volume rocker on the left. So these two stuff are on the different positions, and you can see the front-facing camera 3.5 megapixel, while this one having a 30 megapixel, of course 13 megapixel there. And of course, one of the best thing about the Note 4 is that the Note 4 has fingerprint sensor, but the Note 4 is not a waterproof device, while this one is a waterproof device. It is IP certified, which is extremely great. Its body is water resistant, so if you want to check out my water test, you can check out that. I've done that, so which is extremely great. And so let's start off with the software, some internals. Also, before doing that, I want to compare it with side by side like this, you know, the thickness there. So the Galaxy Note 4 and the HTC Desire EYE, both devices have 8.5 millimeter thickness. That is this point that I want to explain. But due to the bigger size, Note 4 feels more slimmer as compared to this one. But still, both have extremely great thickness. You know, this amount of thickness is good for a phone, because if your device is slim like the iPhone 6 or some other slimmer phones, you know, you have more likely to, you know, drop them. You know, this just makes them more slippery. They are fun, you know, slimmer devices are good, but you know, the consequences are there. You have to be more careful with them. So you can see 8.5 millimeter thick. Then also, if you talk about the weight of both devices, the Galaxy Note 4 is 176 gram in weight. And actually, if you hold these both devices in your hand, you will see that both devices are actually equal in terms of weight. While this one is 154 gram in weight, you can see there is a difference in between these two devices, almost 20 gram of difference. But you can see that if you have experience to, you know, someday if you hold these two devices in your hand, you can see that. You can feel that both devices have almost feels like have same kind of weight, and I hope you know what I'm talking about. But you can see that both have some special abilities. This is waterproof, but the Note 4 has a heart rate monitor and the fingerprint sensor built onto the home button. So let's now talk about with the software here, what software is running on both devices. If we go here into the settings on both devices, and about phone, you can see this is running the Android 4.4.4, while this one is running it's also running the Android 4.4 version with the HTC Sense 6.0 UI, while this one is running Samsung TouchWiz, of course, very popular, you know, same kind of interface. So TouchWiz versus the HTC Sense 6, of course, if you have used an HTC device or a Samsung device, you already know the difference. Let's start off the comparison of the software with the lock screen. So this is how the lock screen looks like on both devices. On the Galaxy Note 4, we have this wallpaper with some time. The pedometer is going on. The SL tab, of course, that is something that is good on the Samsung that is not available here, but which feels extremely great. Now you can unlock the device. You can unlock the device like this. You can go into the into there. Let's see what is that. Okay, to the home screen. Then also you can go into here to open up the news feed or HTC's Blink feed. Then also here on the Note 4, you can open up the dialer. You can open up the camera. That is the only two options we have. Then you can also unlock the device if you want to, like this. So it works very great. And of course, both have you know, on the Note, on the Sense 6.0, you can see we can easily launch camera. We can launch the browser, the messaging, and the phone by just swiping up. That is extremely great. While we don't have the apps on this home screen, which is a difference there, which is a good feature there on the HTC Sense. And then also, if you compare this, these are the home screen, normal home screen. You can scroll, you can add as many icons you can add. Then also we do have the magazine stuff going on, Flipboard, magazine, whatever. Same like we have the Blink feed stuff going on. You can turn it off if you want to. And then if you go into the app drawer, you can see that on the Note 4 you can scroll like this, while this one you have to scroll like this, which is the Sense UI. Then both have this option where you can hide and unhide apps. You can also manage apps. You can also arrange the apps according to their size and you know, alphabetically if you want to. So this is some basic stuff there. Let's go back here. So both devices comes with the good amount of wallpapers. Okay. You can see if we go here into the wallpaper, these are some of the wallpapers we have on the Galaxy Note 4. Amazing amount of wallpapers. You can set it on the home screen or both home screen and lock screen if you want to, which feels, whatever feels better for you. Then also here you can do the same home screen wallpaper. We have live wallpapers. We also do have the HTC wallpapers. Live wallpaper, we have Nexus, Water, Spectrum, Bubbles, and Holo Spiral, the normal wallpapers that we have on other HTC devices. But you can see that both are extremely great when it comes to software optimization. Then speaking of this optimization, both devices are having an extremry great processors. This one is an octa-core Galaxy Note 4 with the Exynos 5433, 8 cores, 64-bit, while this one is a quad-core Snapdragon 801, 2.3 GHz processor. GPU is Adreno 330, while this one having a GPU of Mali T760, which is extremely great GPU, hexa-core. Then also if we compare down the RAM, this one having a 2 GB of RAM and this one has 3 GB of RAM. Of course, the Galaxy Note 3 was having 3 GB of RAM, then this one is also 3 GB of RAM, and maybe we'll see 4 GB of RAM on the Note 5, who knows? But this is 2 GB, this is 3 GB. So specs wise, Note 4 has an upper hand, and there's another variant of the Note 4 which is N910F, having a Snapdragon 805 clocked at 2.7 GHz, which is again capable, very much capable to kick this phone's ass. Snapdragon 801, of course, the previous generation. But anyways, this is a Quad HD screen, and this is a 1080p HD screen. So hey, there will be a difference of performance. Might be equal, but I'm not sure. I will be doing a quick little benchmark comparison test, some speed tests, some more differences. I can do. But be sure to subscribe for that. So second lastly, we will check out the camera here on both devices quickly. So of course, both devices are good in terms of camera. You can take good selfies, but of course, as compared to this one, this is just a selfie killer. You can't just compare Note 4 to this one in terms of selfies. So 13 megapixel camera on the front, and here we have a 3.5 megapixel, actually, sorry about that, 3.5 megapixel front-facing camera. Oh god, I'm having so hard times pronouncing that. But anyways, you can see both have good amount of features there. You can mess up with, change a lot of modes there, same kind of stuff there, change a lot of modes. Let's go here into the front-facing camera. You can see, but front-facing camera on this one is better. That's why we have more modes on the front-facing camera on this device. And you can also immediately switch to camera mode, where you can mess up with a lot of features there. But this one can record a 4K video, while there is no 4K recording on this one. I can show you that. If we go here into the video quality, you can see if we go into the video quality, this device can only record 1080p HD video, while the Galaxy Note 4, taking the advantage, can record a full 4K video. Of course, you can see Ultra HD video, 2K video, Full HD video, HD video, and then VGA video. Video quality is amazing on the Note 4. That is how the stuff works on both devices. You can see that focus is amazingly good. Not that much kind of fixed there, because I've done a camera test, some video tests. You can check out my channel. But anyways, both are good in terms of cameras, but we will see some side-by-side tests there. So battery wise, this one having a 2400 mAh battery, and this one has 3000 something mAh battery on the Note 4, of course. Which is good, because the Note 4 has a Quad 80 screen, and the Quad 80 screen, it will take more battery out of Note 4. So 3220 mAh battery to be accurate on the Note 4, while this one having a 2400 mAh battery. Both comes with ultra power saving mode and the extreme power saving mode. Of course, I will be comparing both of these modes, and we'll be comparing the camera app and the camera test and more details, so be sure to subscribe. And this is just a full comparison of specs and UI and other things, so I'll be doing some more detailed stuff there. So be sure to subscribe. I'll see you next one. Peace.